It's a one-stop shop for everything moms need. You can find it all at fargomom.com. And if you're looking for something to do with the kids this summer, maybe even specifically this weekend, that's where you can find all of the events. Kathy Schomer from fargomom.com joins us now. Welcome back to North Dakota today.
Thanks for having me.
I really do love everything that you guys are doing. I don't know how you have the time to get everything out there, but that's what especially moms are like, I don't have the time to do all this, so it's the best resource out there. If people are not familiar though with fargomom.com, what is it? When did you start it?
We launched it January of 2020, so about a year and a half ago. And our main goal is just to provide all of the resources in town that busy moms and dads obviously are looking for. So if you don't want to research all the things to do, all the things going on, or even other businesses you're looking for in town, our goal is to try and have resources for you to make it easier.
And there's really no excuse for saying there's nothing to do. Or there's nothing to do here in Fargo, because we talked a little bit in the break. You have monthly event calendars, and there's always something going on. Are you surprised sometimes when you look at the calendar and think, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on?
There is, yeah, and I've had that thought over and over. Like, people say it's boring here. It is not boring. There's so many things to do. Every month I'm adding to our calendar, and it's just, there's a lot going on. There's a lot you can find to do, and low cost too, or free even.
Yeah, well, that's, I talk, we don't have time, we don't have money, and we're moms. So, that's exactly how it goes. I love the idea of the summer, fun guide, but you said specifically this week, because we have the 4th of July coming up, and there's a lot of things going on. What are some of the highlights that people will find for going for 4th of July celebrations?
Well, we have a specific guide to the 4th of July right on our homepage if viewers want to go check that out. And on there we have all the fireworks shows that are happening around town, even out to Detroit Lakes. We have that one listed as well. Any specific 4th of July events going on. And we also have some other fun ideas that we kind of pulled from our summer guide of things you can do this weekend, whether it's taking a family hike, finding a local swimming beach, going to a pool in town. Those kinds of things are there as well.
Okay, yeah, because the 4th of July, some people say that means, oh, the summer's on the downward. There's still lots of summertime left,
There is. And it's supposed to be hot this weekend, so enjoy the heat. And we've got a list of tons of things you can do to cool off as well.
What are some of the other resources that people really enjoy on Fargo Mom?
So in summer guide in particular, we have a guide to local swimming beaches within 2 hours, and that is super popular. People, you can tell, are wanting to beat the heat and be outside while doing it and get kind of that beach feel. So that's really popular. We also have a list of all the swimming pools and splash pads, including their hours and where they're located. That one's done really well. We have a guide to all the places that you can go berry picking, which is in season right now, a lot of them, especially strawberries. And then blueberries, raspberries are into July and August, so that's a great guide to check out. They're obviously a drive away within 2 hours. We try to limit things within it, like a day trip as well. We have day trip options if you just want to jet over to Fergus Falls for their Children's Museum or the Chihinkapa Zoo in Wahpeton. We have a whole list of day trip things you can do, outdoor dining places that are kid-friendly. Just tons of resources on there if you're looking for something to do.
And I think it's great. I know I've talked to at least one mom. I was talking earlier. We have a lot of people who migrate all over the country to Fargo, and they're like, this is great because I didn't know the area. But you know what? I feel like born and raised North Dakota and lived here for 20 plus years. Sometimes I didn't know that was going on. Do you hear that from people who have lived here all their life and they're like, how did I not know this?
Yeah, yep. One of the great things that I get to do is just find even businesses in town and what they do. And yeah, I hear all the time, especially with, like, we have a summer camp guide. And I hear a lot from people saying, I didn't know that was an option. I didn't know that existed. Everything from like a horse camp to ninja gyms, or everything in between. We try and put that all in one place for people to find and just make their life easier and find new and fun things to do.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so going back to this weekend with the fireworks shows and different things like that, do you have any differences on what's better for certain ages of children, where whether you have a toddler or you have teenagers? Do you ever break things down as to, what's better for different age groups?
We try to. When we do these big kind of holiday or seasonal guides, not always quite as much, but we do have a post on our website about good places for teens and tweens to hang out. We have a mom that put that together that has teenagers, so there's places in town that are kind of more fun for them. They tend to be more indoor kinds of things. But we do try and gear more towards toddler-friendly activities too. We have one of our writers did a post about free things to do during the summer, because I know when you have little kids, you don't always want to, you maybe don't have the money, nor do you really want to spend the money when they might lose interest within 5 minutes. So
there's
lots of fun and free things to do for little kids as well. But really just family friendly in general is what we try to focus on.
I mean, you're a mom, so you get it, but I love that, you know, you don't want to spend a bunch of money because after 5 minutes they don't want to be there. But same with some of the road trips you're talking about. No one really wants to have the kids in the car for 5-6 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, sometimes you need to, but sometimes about an hour is about right for how long you want.
Yep, we try, and anything we do that is out of town, we'll say how far it is. So we limit within 2 hours if we're talking about day trips. But that we'll say within each option, you know, it's an hour away, it's 45 minutes away, and then we'll kind of categorize it like that. So, you know, I'm not going to check the lower ones out because 2 hours is too long in the car. So.
Anything else coming up, going on that we should be on the lookout for after the 4th of July and the summer guide?
We want to do the same thing for fall. We did this last year, and I hate to talk about fall already, but I know, you know, pumpkin patches and hay rides and all that stuff is so popular with families.
So you're already working on that.
Yeah, so be on the lookout. We'll wait another month or two, obviously,
no pumpkin
for
spice
that.
lattes yet?
Nope, okay. Not quite yet.
Talking about the 4th of July. Check that out, though, for this weekend. And just so many great resources for moms there, with kids of all ages as well. Yep. I love that. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in once again.
Thanks for having me.
Stay with us. Coming up next, we'll tell you how you can help support the Veterans Honor Flight while celebrating the 4th of July this weekend. Stay with us.